Hello and welcome back to Holding Us Extra. Extra.
Read all about it.
We are in space, and this is your wall of stuff that you made last time.
Yep.
I've messed it up a little bit and tweaked it, so I added sort of diggable things that aren't ingots over here, and diggable stuff which we've refined over here. So the idea is that we can see some of it's like a little bit empty. So, like for example, electrum ingots up here. We've only got 3 of them. We might need some of those. So, rather than any other way, I think I'll just order up like 128 of them, and that way we'll have a supply. See?
Okay, I broke my thing again where I can see what things are.
You broke your thing again where you can see what things are.
Yeah, you know the thing that you hover over stuff? What was the mod called again?
W. Weiler, what am I looking at?
That's it.
Yeah. How do you keep breaking it?
I keep pressing one of the buttons.
Semicolon.
There we go.
That's it. That's what happens.
There we go.
So I'm ordering up a bunch of these things. I think I'll order up just a bit of everything. Some of the things we don't have many of, which is quite weird. So we don't have many dark iron ingots. We don't have many Manulian ingots. Now, Manulian is a thing which is made from the nether ores. Remember Ardite?
It's an alloy, so you
cobalt?
don't just mine it,
I think
guess.
Is it Ardite and cobalt?
It could be.
So we could make some of that, or at least get a production line for that. We haven't got that set up. Also, maybe the dark iron isn't being sorted properly. I also put through here. There's a wall here, but I put a little monitor on the reactor to show how much fuel we have for it available.
Lots.
So, and also I ordered up a bunch more turbine power housing and stuff, so we can actually. And the reason for that, I'll show you. So come with me. Is that the nuclear reactor that we have is so powerful? Okay, that how do I actually get out of this space station? We do need to have some exits.
We do. This way.
I don't know where, but I could.
This way.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
This is the main airlock. Okay, so the nuclear reactor above us is so powerful. Okay, that it Where's the on switch?
It's not on.
Well, I turned it off. Come on.
Still powering all these lasers.
Well, there's some residual battery power, but not very much. And also, the lasers look like they're going when they're not. So, yeah. So, you see this? So, I'm going to turn it on, right? And when I turn it on, you'll see that the steam, which is this one here, will jump up really fast. And it will show, if I see the hot fluid output here, it will appear to generate a lot. So, watch. So, it goes up to like 6,000. You see that? And the steam is full, okay? Now, it's exporting only 2,000 now. So, I figured if it can export 6,000...
Yeah.
Then we can build, and it only takes 2,000 into the turbine.
Yeah.
We should be able to build 2 more turbines.
So we have 3 turbines
to support this.
I see. You've built the casings.
I've started building the frames for them here.
Whee.
Okay, so we haven't got.
Where's the turbine like semi-see-through?
I don't know. It's weird, isn't it? It's the textures. I think in the newer versions of this, it's going to look different and better. But I love big reactors. It's probably one of my favourite mods.
Yeah,
of all
it's
time.
Fantastic.
The way you just don't see stuff like this in Minecraft normally, and it is pretty flipping cool. But anyway, this reactor, I didn't say last time at the end of last episode, but the reactor before, when we just plugged directly into the mains, was generating about 5,000 to 6,000 RF per tick.
Yeah.
This one generates, when it's up at standard speed, it generates about 20,000
for one turbine.
For one,
so we would generate 60,000.
It'll 10 times as much power from our reactor. That sounds cool, doesn't it?
Wow.
So you need to.
What are we going to do with all the power, though?
You need to get some turbine housing and turbine glass out of the computer and build these turbines.
Okay.
I will order up some more stuff. I think we're going to need Endurium blocks, but I did order up a lot of Endurium ingots before, 366. So Endurium blocks we should be able to make. If I just request
glass,
we got 42 Endurium blocks. That's not actually enough, but it will craft more of them. So if we can get these 2 reactors online, we will also need some more tesseracts. I think I've got enough of those though. I've got 9.
They'll craft up though, won't they, as well?
I'm going to order another 10 of those.
10 tesseracts?
Yeah, 20 actually.
What? Why?
Well, because we have to tesseract the steam from the reactor up to the top, the water back into the reactor, and we also have...
Why can't you what do you mean up from the reactor up to top? You mean you need...
So the tesseracts have to take the steam from the reactor to the turbine, and the water back from the turbine to the reactor.
Tubes is not good enough or something.
And the electricity from the turbines. Tubes are really bad, actually.
How would you do it if you were doing it normally without Tesseract mod?
Well, there's certain pipes that are very powerful, and those ones, for example, there's like Ender IO pipes that are very powerful and good. They can hold a lot of fluid. It's a mod called Ender IO, and it has these really cool looking pipes. What are they called? I think they're called conduits, actually. So they do more electricity, I think, through them than normal cables do as well. So 20,000 RF per tick is the max output. So that's what our turbine will be generating.
So we can use them, I guess. Yeah. What, can Tesseracts just do infinite or what?
I don't think it's infinite, but it's certainly very high.
Okay.
And high enough for our needs. I think it's similar to the high-end Ender IO cables. But I don't know, actually, because I don't know all this stuff. I just sort of wing it and test and see what works and see what doesn't. Sometimes there's not very good documentation on this type of stuff. So these are the ones, pressurized fluid conduits. They sort of, I think they're the liquidy ones. These like have buckets on them. And there's also some weird alloys here from Ender IO that we don't make. Energetic alloys, vibrant alloys, redstone alloys.
What for?
Iron. Do you think what we should do is make, like, what should our goal be on holding this? Because I was thinking about this, like, at what point? Because Simon, he's a dwarf. He digs too deep.
All the time.
The dwarves just they don't know how to stop. And I'm worried that we're going to get to a point where we can't stop, Duncan.
We could dig, maybe we could become, like the Death Star and just go around blowing up planets. Oops.
Oh my god.
Or I don't know.
But to what end?
Like I don't know.
What was the point of the Death Star? I mean, it was to enslave the galaxy, right?
Yeah.
So do we want to make everyone else slaves? I don't think we really do.
Well, I don't know. Why not? We could.
Well, I think our aim should be noble, to like generate world peace, to like give people presents.
Maybe we could make like could we link up our computer system with like the whole world, all around the world, so anyone can order stuff from it whenever they want from anywhere. Oh my god.
So it's like Amazon Prime. We're starting off an Amazon Prime service.
Yeah, but free. Everything's free.
For free. Everything is. That sounds like a utopian society. Yeah. Everything you could ever want is free.
Yeah. If we can make the system so robust that everything is always abundant. It doesn't matter what you build.
Okay. And I'm sure our giant death lasers will do no harm to the planet whatsoever.
Yeah, that's a good point. Do they go through water? Can you mine the oceans?
I think they just go through everything.
Where's it hitting at the moment? It's like, I don't know, it looks like kind of nowhere.
Somewhere in the middle of it's like somewhere
Mexico.
in the Caribbean, isn't it? It's like Jamaica.
Yeah.
At least that's what we think. We don't know. It could be anywhere, actually. It could be anywhere down on Earth. Do you want me to start trying to fill your hard drive bays?
We go around we're not in geosynchronous, are we? So it probably just moves like all the time. It's like rather than a giant hole, we're making like a huge kind of gash, like across the entire planet.
Yeah, a huge gash.
A huge gash.
I'm just going to shove these hard drives in here, Duncan.
Okay.
I don't know.
I managed to make 8. Oh. I ordered 64 and it made 8.
You haven't wired them up to the system though.
No, I haven't done that yet. No.
Oh.
That's something I haven't done yet.
Okay, that's fine. I guess you need to just put cables around the back of them.
Yeah. I'm not sure there's any room at the back.
You haven't got room.
I'll work on that.
Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that later. That's stuff for holding extra, certainly. So if we fill in, I guess we could just move it all forward one.
Right, I'm out of reactor glass. Okay, let's make some more.
Once we seal them in, we won't need access to this room anyway.
No. Well, the door's kind of cool there. It looks cool.
Are you using you're not using reactor glass, you're using turbine glass, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. God, that's scared me there for a second. Are you using the builder's wand?
I am.
Okay, yeah, it'll save you a lot of time. Right. So, what shall I set up? Of course, we can rig up like machinery up here if we wanted to, like machines that automatically craft and process things. So there is no reason that I couldn't do that.
What you mean? Move the crafting thing up to?
Just new parts of the factory. All the factory doesn't have to be down on Earth.
So I guess. Like one problem with up here is oxygen, and the oxygen setup thing we have just. I mean, it was a good idea that I had, but man, it's just
so
like
it's so practical. We might as well
it's
just keep
just
our
so
spacesuits
hard.
on.
Yeah.
And also we're not like we're always constantly going out on spacewalks.
Yeah.
And when an astronaut has to go on a spacewalk, it takes ages to get into their flipping outfit, and then all the time you're just going to be forgetting that you're supposed to go out. And so what keeps happening is you just end up suffocating to death. Actually, why am I even taking this apart? I could just run the cables underneath, couldn't I?
Or do they go through? Do they if dryers on top of each other, would that?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it does, doesn't it? Yeah. That does happen.
I think I would have to have like something in between these. It would have to be lights. It would have to be light. Something would have to join up between the server rows, though. You'd have to have something on either side.
We could put a wire like that.
Like a cable. Yeah, but I might as well have like a monitor or something.
Oh, that's true.
Or some sort of weird computery component thing. Maybe I can put the bits and bobs like the wireless in here and stuff as well.
Yeah, and the wireless at the moment is under the floor.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Because this area is out of range.
Oh, right. Okay. You made an additional wireless babby.
This doesn't get the whole station in one go, sadly.
So the other components I could use in applied energistics, I could put in there. I could just put some cool things like stuff that looks cool, like energy cells and power relays and bits and bobs, just for fun.
Yeah, why not?
Okay, I don't know how to make some of these things. But maybe I've got the recipes in the computer already.
It's made 64. There we go. It's done it. Good.
Oh, I tell you what, I could have like computer-related components showing in there on storage monitors. That might work. Like Certus quartz and
ME cables.
ME cables and stuff. Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. Do I have to build a turbine before I close this area off?
Yeah, you build everything and then close it off afterwards.
I'm not really sure how to build a turbine.
It's copy the other one.
Does it just make it? Does it?
Yeah. Well, you have to put down the shaft in the middle.
What's that? 64. I didn't just go through 64. What the hell?
What
Did?
you
How much glass do I need?
Loads.
Holy crap!
Yeah.
I made 64. Thinking that'll be enough to finish. Didn't even get like three lines.
No. Okay, I'll order up. Wow, you've used all the turbine housing.
I got it on me.
And all the glass as well. Have you ordered up more glass?
Yeah, it's building.
Okay, cool. We have got 670 cyanite left, so that is what's needed to make the turbine stuff. So that is that is what's happened. The yellorium goes through and gets turned into that cyanite. So I think we're okay. It seems to be it's ticking down. 665 now.
Well, it's making the glass.
But I think it uses about 1 ingot per block, or maybe even 1 ingot per 4 blocks. I can't quite remember.
Right.
It'll be fine. I love this vibrant glass, though.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? How do you make it? Is it just like quartz?
Yeah. I feel like we should have some different coloured lamps, though, in here.
Really?
Do you think?
I don't know. I think server rooms. I want to go for like a dark blue, kind of dingy.
Well, I mean, we could have a kind of purple lamps, though. So I think that might go quite well with the storage monitors.
Yeah, that sounds good. I've run out of turbine housing now. Yeah.
Okay. I need to think about a way to send recipes from space back into the home base so we don't have to go back down and put them in there. So I think what I will do is quickly go back down and then figure out a way to set that up. And then I'll be back in space.
Okay.
Okay, I'm back in space. I was fiddling around with the crafting chamber back home. And
welcome back to space.
I couldn't figure it out, basically.
What's wrong with it?
Well, I put like the precision export bus to export the ME encoded patterns that I'd made, and then the idea really was that would just have a precision export bus on the crafting chamber, right? And then if I made one here, I could just have it exporting into there, but it crashed the computer, and then it crashed my client, so. I'm not going to bother with that. Anyway, I put in the recipes. I'll fix it later, maybe. For pink pink lamps and purple lamps and magenta lamps. So I'll make one of each and see which one looks the best.
We could maybe make like vending machines, Lewis, around and put them around the world. So we could link we could have like a separate computer system,
right?
That people can't like a public one, like public Wi-Fi, that we don't mind people accessing,
right?
And then we could have like it filled up with like a certain amount of things that we don't mind losing, and then we could have like vending machines around the world. So you'd put like a singularity chamber next to a big reactor, next to like a computer system, and like the only accessible place would be like the terminal, and everything else could be like force fielded off.
Oh, that does sound cool.
That'd be fun to do, I think.
Yeah,
we can make it really compact and like kind of standard, and have like we could have like a big logo on it or something.
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
Hole Digger's logo.
Mm.
Yeah, I like it. I like that idea a lot. I like the idea of being able to share stuff with people.
Right, so this I need Enderium. Yeah, we're going to blow out their base first and then charge them for the repair. Enderium. Oh, the computer terminal is not. And oh no, there we go. So I just use Enderium blocks.
Yeah.
Gonna need a lot more than what's in there, I think.
You're gonna need probably about 100. Yeah.
Yeah, there's only 44.
There's 244 ingots though.
Ah, okay. Well, that's
so
fine.
if we just craft another 20, there you go. 20 more, right? I'll put on another 40. Enderium is made of enderized, so
yeah,
it's like expensive, but it's not that expensive. Like surprisingly,
I guess you need like a good source of enderized.
It is literally the best material to make anything out of.
Yeah,
that's the thing. It's like better than like the highest end stuff in the. We could make it out of vulcanite, and that would be almost as good. Do you want? That might be quite cool.
We got a lot of vulcanite.
Let's make one of them out of vulcanite then, and one of them out of Enderium, and then we could make another one out of something else, and there would be 3 different colours.
I've already okay.
That would be badass. Now, I really like that idea. What other things have we got that are cool? We could use Manulian. That would be 1 purple, 1 green, and 1 orange.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, I'll break down this then on what I've done already.
Okay, I'll have to figure out how to alloy the ardite and the cobalt together into Manulian. But I think it might be quite straightforward. I think I might be able to do it in an alloy furnace.
Mm-hmm.
If I take ardite.
And you need to dust them first, don't you?
Oh no, just an induction smelter will do it. Just an induction smelter.
What, and bars, or do you have to need them?
And the bars. I've got 200 of each bar, roughly.
All right. You need to dust it first.
You don't know, apparently
cool.
not. I've got an induction smelter in the furnace, so let's get one of them bad boys out. Okay. Well, I'll just do it on the space station.
Okay.
I'll rig up a little system that makes us Manulian. Where should I do it? Have we got a room for like engineering and stuff?
We've got a whole load of rooms that we're not using.
Okay. I'll put it here.
I need to fill my jetpack up.
It's going to need cabling. What rooms are hooked up?
With what? Power?
With cabling or power?
Not many of them.
Well, we have got cabling and power here in the centre. I think we're still running, by the way, off batteries from home base.
No.
Pretty much.
What?
Yeah. Pretty much everything's running off the...
We turn the reactor on?
Well, I filled them all up before we started, so we should be okay for a little bit longer.
Why can't we turn it on?
Huh?
What's the problem with turning it on?
Well, because it gets really, really hot. And it burns like fuel super fast when you do that.
Oh, really?
If you don't have an efficient reactor, it just
I see. Is that why we need the other turbine?
Yeah. Because the reactor was getting like far too hot.
Crap, okay.
And it was like munching through all of our uranium, which is okay because we can dig more. But I think the way that these digital miners, these diggers work is that you can't select uranium. You can put focuses in them which encourage certain things to drop. Yeah. So you can make these laser focuses or laser foci. And so they will do specific types of thing. They will do like, so I think like orange will do more copper. I don't know, light blue will do more Certus.
What does
for
green
example.
do then? Is that everything?
So I think it is worth putting some focuses on if we know what kind of things we wanted.
Okay. I guess if you just think of like the things we use the most.
Yeah.
And then just put like one for each. Put focus on each one.
Basic import bus. So I put an import bus on there, and then I'm going to need precision export buses for the other two. I'm not going to do anything manually, Duncan.
No.
It's all going to. I'm given up doing things manually. I'm too old for this. So then I want to put in Ardite and manually and Cobalt. So they came from the Nether when we had the digital miner set up in the Nether.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I don't put them in there. So this needs to go in the green. This needs to go in the blue. I'll move a whole stack of them at once. And then this thing needs power. Oh. Have we got a furnace generator? Have we got any generators?
Not up here.
What's this here? Stirling generator, sure.
What, have we?
Well, apparently we have. I'm just going to shove it on the back. And I guess put coal in the back in it.
Burning coal in space.
Well, we don't have any, I guess I didn't put any recipes in the computer for, kind of recipes like generators type thing. Let's just see if this works.
You can use there's a crafting terminal up here.
It's getting hot. It's cooking up coal, and it's powering the smelter very slowly.
Uh-huh.
And this needs to have the blue stuff coming into the purple. Yay!
What's a pulsating iron nugget?
I don't know, but I am very slowly crafting
alloy smelter.
Cobalt and Ardite. Oh, this is terribly slow though.
I want to make travel anchors, Lewis, so it's easy to travel between the station without, because as you said, there's very few exits.
How do you do that then?
Well, you use the travel sticks, they're the stuff for traveling.
Oh yeah.
But we need pulsating iron.
Oh, is there not a recipe for that?
It used the alloy smelter.
Oh, okay. Well, if there's not a recipe for it, it's probably not set up.
So
you'll need to go downstairs, make a recipe for it.
Oh man.
And set it up. Okay, well, I think what we'll do is we'll figure out what to make the cores out of, because I think it would be cool to make them out of different coloured stuff.
Yeah.
And we'll figure that out, and we'll see you all next time.
Could we just put different dyes in the interior?
Yeah.
Because it's the best one.
Maybe we just need to get the thing running.
Can we just paint them?
Yeah, just paint them. Fuck
we don't need to make different ores. We'll just paint them.
I think it would look cool though. Maybe like a blue one and like an orange one.
Yeah,
that'd be really cool. Anyway, see you all next time.
Bye.
Rule number 1 of space: no holes
into space.
into space.
Sorry, yeah.
So replace those blocks